Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadow Work. So this is going to be a reading intended to find all of my chosen ones, all of my light workers, star seeds, earth angels, shamans, healers, high priestesses, whatever you may define yourself as, because there's so many different beautiful names for all of us here that are helping healing the world, right? Spreading our light, being the light bringers, the carriers of light, right? We are helping with the shift into this 5D Christ consciousness, into the new earth, into this 5D energy. So it's so beautiful, let me tell you. But you know, it couldn't happen at a better time because this is Libra season. Now, this is a timeless reading, so know that whenever you find it is fine, but this is what I'm creating. It is in Libra season. And definitely, like, I knew this was going to be a powerful Libra season because I knew that, you know, things were going to be balanced. I knew that things were going to be getting brought to my attention for me to get balanced, and I know, and I've been asking divine source God, like, please change my life, please get this energy away from me that is bringing me down, that is blocking me, that is being toxic, that is stopping me from my mission. You know how you always hear that saying, be careful what you ask for, be careful what you wish for. And like, I knew that when you go to God and you ask divine source God to intervene, that it is going to be drastic. It's going to be something very big. It's like you're going to know, in fact, when God hears the call of that, right? So yeah, I had a very abrupt change, and the revelations that I've been getting, the clarity on the spell work, on the psychic attacks, on the, it's just the crystal clear vision that I'm seeing. But you know, it's so beautiful because it's like when this major change happened, you know, for one, I got to feel my empowerment, and I started to realize that, yes, I definitely am a lot stronger, and I know now that I've definitely, you know, have been working towards my mission, and you know that I was dimming my light because I was going against my feelings that I had, and I was giving my power away by dimming my light, right? And that's why now I feel more empowered than ever, because I got the realization of, in fact, that I was doing that. And now I know that, you know, God intervened, God seeing everything that was going on behind closed doors, but all I had to do was simply ask, right, for guidance or assistance. And so this happening, you know, and then I'm getting all the clarity, you know, of why it happened, but he's still at me, you know, and because we have free will, you still have to make a decision. But he helped it just quickly just change so quick, like in front of my eyes. And and then all the clarity coming in. So I guess what I'm saying is that, you know, guys, things are just going to be drastically changing. This is definitely the time where you're being tested, you're being like initiated, and God's going to see if you're ready to answer the call. Many are chosen, but few answer the call. That's what my reading was this morning, and maybe it was the way that I was projecting it all with my personal story. He didn't want it to be misleading. So maybe that's why, like, the video was corrupted, so I felt to not upload it. But then, I don't know. If I get a feeling whether I should or should not, I don't upload it, because I'm like, you know what, if it's meant to come out again, it will. And here it is in this reading now. Like, I was starting to shuffle cards, and I was like, let's get into this Libra energy. And then I came through with this. I'm going to call them transmissions, because it's like, now that I'm in this 5D Christ consciousness, and it's like I get like crystal clear clarity, and I know that it's coming down from the from divine, like through the realms. Like, it's just it's so pure, and that's exactly why you are being, I wanted to say a word that's not even real. Purized. What was I going to say? Purified. But it was like, they had said it, but it was like with crystallized, because of the crystalline codes. are you saying crystallized? Okay. They're laughing at me now. I don't know. Never mind. So, anyways, just like the direct channel, the heightened psychic gifts and abilities. It's undeniable. The messages and the clarity that's coming through, but see, it's coming in to allow you to get into harmony. It's almost like it's interesting. Like, I know I'm channeling, so I'm kind of jumping off. I've been getting the spirit animal, the octopus, a lot lately, and I felt to just call that out for you guys. That I feel I can describe it best with, if you guys were to look up that spirit animal, because the octopus is very adaptable. They go with the flow, okay? They know when's the right time to react and when not to, because it's like you're embracing all of the energy that you have, okay? You're learning how to use your dark side and your light. You know, you're finding that balance, that equilibrium, right? And it's like I don't know why I just said equilibrium. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe that's part of what balancing it out does. I don't know. But it's like, you have to look up the spirit powers behind an octopus. Like, I just never known until I started to look them up. And it was crazy how I was getting them too, because sometimes I can be off in the 5D. Well, I used to be off. I used to call it the 5D, right? And now I know I'm just there. So it's so cool. But I used to be like in the spirit realms a lot. Being a Gemini, I disappear a lot. Not having Earth in my chart, I wasn't finding ways to ground myself. So a lot of times I was floating away or whatever. So sometimes I'd be up there so much that I would start to foresee everything as a message, right? And so sometimes I'd have to pull myself back, and I'd have to be like, okay, I'm getting a lot of things brought to my attention. This probably isn't a spirit message for me. It's probably not a spirit animal I'm supposed to be connecting with. Or maybe it's not for me, or it's for somebody else, whatever. So anyways, this is what starts to, because I go off of like when they come across through my oracles, when I see them on like my news feeds, and when I'm scrolling really fast because I'm in a lot of groups. But anyway, I normally wait for confirmation of threes. Well, I'd had this 3 times, 3 different videos, or 2 different videos, and then an oracle or whatever. And that was my 3, so normally then I know, yeah, it's definitely a message for me or whatever. But it was still like, it's like, I don't know. So anyway, then I went to take a break. I'm like, all right, I need to go be a mom. So I went to go clean my daughter's room, and I was organizing her dolls because she has these little cases that just have her dolls in it. And anyways, and all of a sudden, I don't know if you guys know about the Pop-It trends. They're like everywhere. And like the kids would always make me buy them Pop-Its whenever we go places like, oh, look at this new shape or whatever. And I've bought so many of these things. Like, I'm done buying them, right? And I got them all in a basket in the living room. And I've always kept them separate because I like to keep their collections together so they all can play with them or whatever. Well, anyway, this Pop-It appeared, and I've never seen it before, so it's not one that I bought it, but it was a freaking octopus. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, and normally the Pop-Its have like the Pop-Its like all across it. It's just a shape, but no, this one was straight up like the whole octopus body, and the Pop-Its were just around the legs. So they're starting to like step it up with these guys. If you guys are buying those things, like, be careful. You know, stop it. There's going to be another trend before you're even done buying these. Anyway, I was like, I'm just sitting there like, are you kidding me? of all things, you know. I'm like, I don't even know where this thing came from. And it's just, anyway, I'm like, okay, sorry, I was laughing. I'm like, that is super cute, right? They weren't done with me yet because I hadn't went and looked up the spirit animal. Then later on newsfeed again, my daughter's laughing whenever we look at phone, and we were sitting down for dinner, and there was a picture of they know that I don't eat seafood or creatures or anything like that. Anyway, they were like, look, Mom, look at this seafood dinner. You could make this. It was a picture of like spaghetti noodles, and it had a hot dog that was cut. They had the legs all cut like an octopus, and it was sitting on top of the noodles. I was like, oh my God. Like, are you kidding me? Like, it was a funny little joke or whatever. Picture, meme, or however you say that. But I was like, oh, no, what? All right, I'm going to look up this octopus. Like, guys, I got it. So, I don't know why I felt to share that with you. Maybe for some of you, it's like, your spirit guides, like, they're trying to communicate and get messages to you, and you're not getting them. And it's like they could be trying to do in very cute ways. They know how to work with you. It doesn't always need to be a spirit animal or a guide that you are seeing in the physical. It can literally be through things like that. Or you could be walking along somewhere and somebody walks by and you overhear them talking about a synchronicity of an animal, or you see a picture on a shirt, you know, or things like that. Pay attention to your surroundings, right? Source knows how to use our world, right? And especially like our electronics and things like that to give us messages, okay? All right. So octopus is very significant and it's very unique. So I don't want to pull out my phone and get reading into it and all of that, but I felt a call out for you guys. So, okay, where I was, yeah, about being like resourceful and stuff is they're very, very smart and sophisticated, and they know how to blend in their surroundings, when to strike, when to act, all of that. And I really feel that's where like we're being initiated and you're going to be getting tested, because there's going to be times that you are going to have to use those skills. You're going to have to use that courage, that strength, that drive that you have to, and maybe it's just like to set boundaries for yourself, to get bold in telling somebody, no, you are going to respect me, things like that, or you know, whatever it may be, because we're also working on a lot of us earth angels, our throat chakra. We got a lot of DNA upgrades within our throat chakra. You could be noticing that your voice sounds different, or it's more bold, more defined, and especially a lot of these balancing out these masculine energies, right? So yeah, you're getting stronger with your voice. You're doing a lot of working on that, right? So yeah, that's going to be significant. So a lot of it could just be the voice expressing yourself. I was seeing throat portal a lot when I was using my magical dimensions. So I need to get back into the oracles. This energy has had me so like amped up lately. I've just been channeling messages. But I do a lot of like off camera where I get into the energies and I get the messages and I get prepared for it. The transmissions, I'm calling them now, because to me that's what they are. They're coming from a very like divine, they're very clear, they're very, very profound, right? Okay, so yeah, you are going to be learning how to balance out your energies. Things are going to be dissolving, falling apart. You're going to find things that are not working out, that keep falling apart, or you keep noticing problems within them. They're happening for that reason, because it's meant to fall apart. These toxic cycles and situations are phasing out or closing out. They are. Chosen ones are rising up. We're coming together. We are initiating and activating each other, right? So you need to know that. I could be activating something within you just in this video alone, right? So you guys definitely know that. When you come into alignment with this reading, you are on this initiation. You might not have answered the call already. You might be getting tested to see if you do. But you have to straight up answer it by telling Source, Divine, God, that you are ready. You want to step into power. You want your mission, right? Whether you say it to them, whether you just say it out loud and affirm it, whether you write it down, you could do all three. But you need to affirm it. You need to answer the call. If you have not, you'll know if you have or not. You'll know if that's for you. But this initiation, so, like I said, for some of you, it could straight up be like some really like significant stuff coming out. Like you could really be finding out that like family has been in fact blocking you. Some of your family might be the ones that have been doing spell work against you, have been trying to mislead you away from your divine path and mission. Some of this stuff is really dark for some of you that are born into some very dark families that were really breaking up a lot of ancestral curses and stuff within the bloodlines, right? A lot of this stuff is very dark. You need to do things to protect your energy, cleanse yourself. like I went out today and I was like, I need to get some more stuff for like self-love and to protect myself, right? So I got some cleansing things where I could take a bath, you know, and lavender and chamomile and things like that. And, you know, be able to relax, calm down, de-stress. What else did I get that was protection? Trying to think here. But whatever it may be, I should have bought some sage today. But I went around my house with Florida water today, cleansing, things like that. Oh, your crown. Yes, I was looking for some things to wear to protect my energy. So you could do things like that. So, and remember, this spell work and things like that it's only works if you're up this low vibration energy. Okay. See, the source, divine spirit, we've got so many people, so many beautiful, like a league of angels and ancestors, and so many divine beings are helping, protecting us, and all realms are here helping these psychic attacks and blocking all of this stuff off. But you guys, they can't, the mind, the free will of the mind, right? You lower your vibration, then the spell work and the psychic attacks and stuff can come through within the mind. So you need to protect your minds, right? So especially like when you're pulling in a lot of energy and stuff, protecting yourself, you know, can help you, you know, stay focused and your clarity and things like that. You definitely want to be wearing crystals, evil eye pendants, things like that. I find are very beneficial, very helpful for me. Wearing black and things like that. When you're getting into the spiritual work. So different things can help you. All right, so I'm trying to like go off of a little bit of my message this morning, because that's what it was about, is you guys just, you're going to be getting all this clarity that it's really going to be setting you free. So you're going to be getting some of those tasks, because see, that 5D energy is where you're not letting anybody or anything affect your energetic frequency, your soul. You start to see the interworkings. You start to see why things happen. You're accepting. You go with the flow. So even when these things get revealed to you, you understand, and like you can give it with love. You can understand that the reason why this person came at you, or the reason why. I mean, some of you are going to be finding out, you're going to be seeing, getting clarity of that these people have been straight up lying to you and like third partying you, betraying you, have like no intentions whatsoever to do. Like, this is how it's getting revealed to me anyway. I felt to explain some of it, but it's like, it's allowing me to detach and let go. And it's just, it's so beautiful to find this out now, or when Source is showing me, because it's allowing me to accept that, you know, these were karmic lessons, and, you know, it's part of what we're here fixing. So, you know, that's why that's why I'm so, like, I definitely know that it's confirming for me that I'm in this 5D energy too, because, yeah, when you hear this stuff, it's just like, okay, all right. And I had to just tell myself, like, just breathe. Remember, we're here fixing this. And, like, I just talked to myself through all of it, and I was able to release it. And I was like, you know, like, it was like I knew it. I knew this stuff. And then when God was showing it to me and revealing it to me, like, I thought it was going to break my heart, you know? But instead, it's all this healing energy. It's such a different vibration, and it's so beautiful. I'm so excited when the whole world is awakened and shifts to this 5D, right? Or whatever. So it's very beautiful. So that's definitely really important to it. You know, don't get caught up in what people think. Like, I can already feel the energies that I've been projecting my way, like, gosh, how is she just not like heartbroken? How is she not just like devastated? How is she still happy and on track and nothing is bringing her down? Like all this stuff, and look at her, because that's what the 5D energy is about. It's the Christ consciousness. You find love in everything. So it's not that we don't care. We're just at the highest vibration of love of all. That's what you don't understand. In fact, what you're going to understand is that the people that are around those energies, or around those people, they're going to realize, in fact, that, you know, they lost something that... It's like I had heard the saying from somebody. It's like they threw away a lottery ticket that they didn't even know that they had. You know, that's what they're going to realize, the loss. They had their chance, you know. It's like they didn't want to listen to you. May have even been told you're under judgment. See, it's like you can tell so many people what you know, but they're not going to understand it till they're on this vibration frequency. A lot of these things just get revealed for you, and that's what I'm starting to realize. Like, and that's one of the hard things too, is it's like when you start to see the karma, and sometimes you see what's going to happen, right? And it's like you want to go tell them what's going to happen, but they're not going to believe you. You have to learn to not let that upset you, that they got to make the decisions for themselves. Sometimes that stuff is revealed just for you. Just for you. To see the interworkings of why. Because you're coming into this balance. Because you're going to be able to bring this Christ consciousness into you. Which is going to bring it into others. Okay? So you need to know that. Just little things like this. I kind of feel like Source is using me already within this reading. Just simple things I'm doing with my hands right now. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I can feel things coming out of my hands, and I know Reiki healing I'm supposed to step into this power, and it's a gift that I have, and I've always known there was something special with my hands. Everybody's always felt the magic from my hands. Source is already doing things. This is what I mean. Like, you're being here just watching this reading alone. The things that are activating, the things that they're doing for you. Is we're here changing this world. 22:44 on the clock. This is a major time of healing. I feel so blessed. Just be so grateful and thankful. Keep your vibrations happy. Know that you are right where you are supposed to be. Sometimes God is putting you in a position because He is going to bless you in front of your enemies. He is going to rise you up. He is going... There's a divine plan that it's so intricate. It's so beautifully, it's strategically organized and planned. And it is just so imperative right now that if you have like a gift or something that you're waiting to launch, you're waiting to do, by you not doing that, you're not answering the call. If you know that there is something you're supposed to be doing, you need to do it right now. Right after you see this reading, you need to know the time is now. Because if you don't do it, you're not answering the call. Because why are you not doing it? What's holding you back? What's holding you back from publishing that book or releasing that single or, creating something or getting to work on this? Fear, doubt. Then you're not... I can't even explain to you. It's just when you start to pursue your passion, you're excited that it allows you so quickly to get into the flow and to allow this energy to come to you. And it's like, it's magic. That's all I gotta say. Like, see, they turn this into a transmission. It's cute. I really want to do an oracle reading. So I guess since I did this as a channeled message, I want to get into doing oracle reading because I want to see more messages. So yeah, I'm going to do it for my star seeds next. Most of us chosen ones are star seeds, light workers, earth angels. A lot of us have many very powerful previous life incarnations, right? And that's what I'm starting to realize, that I'm very much from a royal bloodline. Finding my higher vibrational ancestors and getting to work with them, getting this guidance, and knowing that I've been a healer many lifetimes before. That I've used Reiki healing, I've been a Reiki master in past lives, that I have, been an astrologist and things like this. So it's starting to tap into the Akashic records and starting to get the remembrance and the guidance and realizing how powerful I am. Like, it is just so empowering. And when you start to get access to all of these gifts and realize, in fact, how powerful you are, and you're fully going to understand what being a chosen one is and how the world is going to see you, because the world is going to see all of us chosen ones shining out, standing up, uniting, coming together, because it's like magnets. It's magnetically coming together, and you're in alignment with that, but you have to answer the call, so that it's your choice. Answer the call. And if you don't, that's okay too. Some of you, there's just maybe too much trauma, too much hurt, too much heartache, too much guilt, or whatever you may be holding on to that you don't want to let go of. And you're still a carrier of the light. You're still helping with this shift, being here, being a carrier of light. But if you want to serve your mission, reclaim your power, stop giving it away, stop letting these people use you, take your energy, hurt you. Okay? All right. See, I need to talk one other thing first. Okay. Not all of you are in this like position where I'm talking about like what I do. Like, I know my mission is to unite the chosen ones, the light workers, the 144,000, to step into position, to go into their passions, their hobbies. I know that I'm a healer. I know that I'm supposed to be showing the way for others. I know that I have leadership qualities, that I'm one of the leaders, okay? You might not have that. Yours might just be to maybe work with children, or be an environmentalist, or maybe you're creating something that is going to change this world, like some sort of thing. You know what I mean? There's so many of us that have these different missions and abilities, and it's just fully getting into your passion, right? None of us have all of these abilities. I mean, I don't really know how it goes, but I know that I'm very much psychic, and I have all of these gifts, and I've been awakened to more and more and more. And just like to me, it's like I am going to start building my career through, the divination and the different things that I can do and heal and teach. To me, that's like my career, and I'm doing a passion project. So it's like at night I'm working on my career, and then during the day I'm working on my passion projects. And that is keeping me amped up and excited, and it's kind of going along with what I'm doing. And I'm so excited because I know since I've raised my vibration, I'm calling in my soul family. I've got so many plans of what I want to build and come together with the group, right? With my soul family. And I've got so many visions and so many plans of what we're going to be creating together. And it's like nothing this world has ever seen before. And it's going to be getting seen. I'm very excited about that. So definitely, you probably know who you are already, as I've already been calling out to all of you. So you probably know who you are. Definitely, let's come together though. All right, guys, love and light to all of you. Watch more of my readings. Subscribe to the channel, claim the energy. As always, like the video, it's going to help it circulate, right? So, all right, love and light, guys. Bye.